Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, and today I've got a fun cook for you. We're going to take these ribs, we're going to wrap them around this pineapple, and then we're going to smoke them. And I think it's going to be pretty darn good. So you guys stay tuned, and let's get this thing kicked off. We're going to take our pineapple here, and we're going to take the skin off and take the top off. And also the bottom. Try to cut the top a little more straight than I did, so at the end we can put the top back on for presentation. Alright, so we got our ribs here, and we're going to open up the packaging. We're going to pat it all dry, and then we're going to trim it up a little bit. I'm going to leave the membrane on here and just kind of score it up. Seems to work out pretty well for me. And get a little extra fat off there, and that's looking good. So we're going to get our rub on there. I'm using Uncle Steve's Shake Spicy R. Really good rubs out of Texas, so if you're looking for a new rub, check them out. But you can use your favorite rub here. Anything will work. We'll get that on all the sides, top and bottom. And now it's time to wrap our ribs around the pineapple. So at this point, I kind of regret trimming off those edges of the ribs to make them a little shorter. It would have been nice to completely wrap this all the way around, but it's pretty close, so it should work pretty well. And we're going to take some skewers and we're just going to run them through the ribs and the pineapple just to hold everything together. For the pineapple, I think I'm going to put a little Uncle Steve's dessert shake on it. So we'll get that sprinkled on there, and then we're ready to put this on the grill. We're going to be cooking on my pit barrel today, and we're going to be running it at 275 to 300 degrees throughout the cook. Now, my plan is to get the ribs on here for about 2 hours, and then after that, we'll take a look at them, see what they look like. Man, that's looking pretty. We are at the 2-hour mark. Let's take a look at these ribs. Oh yeah, those are looking pretty good. We're going to get these off and we're going to wrap them up in aluminum now. I'm going to take these skewers out now just so we can wrap the aluminum around it and not have them poking through. And we're going to cut up some butter. I'm going to put some on the top and also all around the sides. And I'm going to take this hot honey barbecue sauce and I'm going to use that to kind of be our, basting sauce while it's all wrapped up. That's looking pretty. We're going to just wrap 2 layers of aluminum foil tightly around these ribs and the pineapple. And then I'm going to put this in my electric smoker until it's finished. And I'm running this at 275 degrees. So it should be done in about an hour and a half, 2 hours maybe. We'll come back and check on it. So you can see we've changed locations. I finished up the cooking process at my house and then I brought these ribs over to my dad's. And we're going to use his gas grill to set the glaze. So we're going to baste this in that same hot honey barbecue sauce after we get it unwrapped. And then we're going to leave it on here at about 300 degrees for about 10-15 minutes just to tack up that glaze. I'll tell you, the smell coming off these ribs is amazing. Alright guys, I'm going to get one of these ribs cut out. I just can't wait. Man, that glaze is looking great. The ribs aren't falling apart. Nice little smoke ring. Yeah, these are really, really good. You can definitely taste the pineapple. Nice flavor, nice texture, not too tough. And I was a little worried, you can say I cleaned that bone off. I was a little worried that the pineapple was actually going to kind of break down the meat, but it did in this case, and it turned out really good. So I'm going to get the rest of these cut up and flip back over for a little bit better presentation. Then I'm going to slice up our pineapple here, and I tell you what, guys, the pineapple might have stolen the show because it was super tasty. It really absorbed a lot of the flavor from the pork ribs. Super sweet, no acidity taste, just really, really good. It was almost like candy. So this is a really good cook that I recommend to anybody just who wants to, have a little bit different style rib and have a nice presentation. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.